It's time for some hot tea with D. Hot topics. Hot tea. That sounds a little bit risque. It's hot tea with D time. Yes, it is. There I am. By myself on my own thumbnail. Oof. There we go. Oh, I am tired. Every time I go on, I feel like I'm beat. I'm out of work shape. That's sad. And I'm having some chocolate chai. It's that kind of night. I will say that. Though, you want to see what I got at the store today? Look what Nisi found. I found the pumpkin. I wasn't even looking for this. I was going to get something else. And I was on my way to the register, and I thought, I wonder if they have the pumpkin Premier Protein. It was like an afterthought. The other day I went specifically for it and they didn't have it. And lo and behold, the glow of, I'm like, oh, yes, the unicorn called Pumpkin Premier. I'm a little bit happy about this. Hopefully I like it, because when you go through something to find something and I feel like I scratched myself. You don't like it, it's depressing. Hey, Loretta. Good evening. I'm still a day behind. It is Wednesday. I kept thinking it was Tuesday. I thought yesterday was Monday, which it was Tuesday. Yeah, I don't like holidays on a Monday. Did I ever mentioned that before? I don't like Monday holidays. Especially when you have to work on Tuesday. Throws my whole week off. I would always be putting the Monday kids, the Tuesday kids. Well, it was Tuesday, and I would put them on the Monday schedule for busing. Because each day some kids go differently, but they have siblings. It's a whole hot mess. Yeah, every time we head off on a Monday, I would have the bus kids on Monday down, but it was Tuesday. Yeah. It's just a whole game. Hey, hello, Donna and Jen and Jermaine and Tracy and Gina. We miss you too. Welcome back to the tea room. I'm having a delicious chocolate chai. It smells like a bit of heaven. Oh, speaking of chai, Dunkin' now has an iced chai latte. I had a medium, I think it was 11 points. But, in the grand scheme of things, how often do I have it? Every few weeks is not going to hurt me. It was really good, too. Of course, I'd have a game that week. That wasn't because of that. Oh, welcome back, Gina. School was great. It's just good to be back. Tomorrow's the first day we have kids. So that might be I might be a hot mess tomorrow night. But I am, here's the good news. After school tomorrow, there's maybe 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes from my house, a Dollar Tree is opening up. Oh, I'm a little excited. So I am heading to the Dollar Tree after school tomorrow, so I am a bit excited about that. Hi, Susie. Awesome, Jermaine. How were they? Were they good? No, he made them. Did he make it with the protein? Of course, he makes everything with protein powder. Who am I kidding? It's Mud Hustler. Buttermint. That's like, my husband loves buttermints. Those little yellow buttermints. Hey, Cheryl. Awesome. Sometimes I have a twang. I go, awesome. I don't know where it comes from. You ever hear you have an accent? It'd be like, I don't know why it comes out. Today I was talking to Esther's husband. He's British, but I spoke in an Irish accent. I don't know why. I just did. He said, top of the morning to you. And he's like, I'm like, it's right, you're English, you're not Irish. Yeah, sometimes I'm brain dead. But just in case you're just getting here. Ooh, awesome. I found it. Pumpkin spice Premier Protein. I can't even talk. It's almost like I feel like I'm brain dead. I legit do. I will get better. I hope. But I was so excited to find this. I'm like, I hugged it. I'm like, my baby. I'm hoping I like it. I'm skeptical because when I get my hopes up for something, it's usually dashed quickly. Like, in case the carrot cake Built Bar. But I'm hopeful because Ellen said it was light. So that should be good. When it's a light taste, I'm usually okay with. It's the real heavy flavors I don't like. Sounds good, Jermaine. I'm always up for a good donut. Hey, Lynette. What else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, did you see my video? Did you hear my startling news I made public? I went with it. I went with the fact that Dee is changing plans. She's going to go a little rogue. That ought to be real interesting. I'm shocked myself. I shocked myself. I decided, you know what? In the grand scheme of things, I pretty much am on the purple plan. Legitly. I just count the points. Now, I'm not going to change my app every day after weigh-in Saturday, but we'll see. Purple, yes. I am going to the purple. I know, our blue girl. I know. I feel like purple. Remember, you need blue to make purple. That's how I justified it. It's like, I always find blue is like purple on steroids. So you're really not, all these things are like green is a form of blue. Sort of. It's a stretch, I know. But I figure, I'm just, because I eat oatmeal a lot. I don't eat potatoes enough, but we're coming into the fall season. This is my potato season. I get a lot of sweet potatoes. We have them local here, so I'll be getting a lot of local sweet potatoes, and I love quinoa. So one shall see. Again, I don't expect much change, but it's just a little. It makes you, makes you think it's a little bit different, even though it's not. In my world, it's not going to be much different. I think, Gina, I'm thinking that's what I think was the clink. I forgot about my 5 points. I thought, I think I could handle it. Oh, I mean, after I'm thinking of myself, yeah, he's everything. It's almost like I talk like he's my child. And I know it sounds so strange, but when you've wanted something, as long as I've wanted that dog, and my husband said, is it as good as you thought? I said to him, it's better. He's everything I wanted in a dog. Because I talked to him like he's fabulous and more. He's wonderful. That's right. I have weeklies, and girls, I am not afraid to use them. Daughter's house to watch 11-year-old virtual math class. Oh, I know, Tracy. That's why, math. I didn't like math when we learned math. I can't imagine doing their math. I look at these kids and I go, I feel sorry for you guys. I do. It's tough. Oh, the magenta. Yes. You never heard me talk about magenta? I was talking about it all the time. People laughed. It's like, that was my rationale, the magenta plan. And people be like, what's that? Did we want to come up with a new plan? I'm like, no, but I did. Make things work for myself. I'm hoping, like I said, I don't want to lose maybe 2 pounds. I want to get 2 pounds off. That's about it. But I just want to maintain. Good evening, Lorianne. Yeah. Oh, I'm an oil girl, Gina. That's where my points will go, to oil. Not as much cheese, but oil, definitely. He is a Bichon Yorkie mix. Hey, Luigi. How's it going, Luigi, my girl in purple? Yeah, what was those? Was it the... Why am I thinking it was the Butterball? Smoked turkey something. I would know it if I heard it. Hey, Valerie. Do you ever listen to that? Speaking of Valerie, do you ever listen to that? I know this is so off topic. That song, Valerie by Amy Winehouse. I love that song. Valerie. Well, again, don't know why I said that, but you just reminded me of that. I'm hoping so. Like I said, I don't want to lose like maybe 2 pounds. I want to get a couple pounds under my belt because right now I'm 6.6 over. So we need to like get down a little bit, and maybe I would like to get a little bit more off with another month or so when the holidays come around to give myself some leeway because we know we're going to gain over the holidays. That's just a known fact, and I'm okay with it. I am because I feel everybody gains on the holidays, so we want to be like everybody else. Ballpark, that's it. That's the one, Jermaine. Be Turkey Hill. That's an ice cream, Denise. But yes, that's it. Smoked turkey. That's them. I should look for them when I was out because I want to make like turkeys in a blanket. I am not having a good day. Pigs in a blanket. Four points on the up, ladies. What do we know about that? Ballpark, fat-free smoked turkey are 1 point. Oh, it's funny. Bailey, he goes back and forth. He goes from Yorkie to wanting to kill every bunny in the yard to Bichon just wanting to snuggle with you. He fights with his own personality. Ah, there you go. Jermaine has your answer. They have to be the all-white meat ones. I've never bought them, hence why I call it Turkey Hill. Oh, I've had the Dietz and Watson Gourmet Light. They're 1 point, and they're hard to find. $5 for the turkey burger, Cheryl. Ah, Lori, you're killing me. I can go for some cheesecake. Oh, I know. He loves his fresh kill. Hey, Sylvia, good evening. I love wrapping them in 2-ingredient dough. You could like change how much 2-ingredient dough you use. You can use less and put it like strings, like it wouldn't be a full bun, or you could really encase it like a mummy dog, like Paula Deen, she used to call them hogs in a rug or something. You could put sauerkraut, and I used to paint mustard on it. So good. Hey, Peggy, good evening. Oh, you didn't like the Hebrew. Dietz and Watson Gourmet Light are delicious. I like them. But I forgot all about my hot dog this year. I didn't have one. I'm going to have to get some dogs and make some pigs in a blanket. Maybe get the little mini Smokies. I wonder how many of those you can get. Anything in the air fryer is delish. What do you think, Julia? Tell us what flavor you're eating. I love barbecue chicken pizza. That's so good. And that could be so super low on points. Use the G. Hughes or the other one, the sugar-free with some chicken. I love thin sliced onion and bell pepper on my barbecue chicken pizza. The kids don't, but I do. So good. And of course some mushrooms. You know what the downside of doing tea at 8 o'clock is? Having a cup of tea at 8 o'clock. Yeah. I'm up a few times a night, but it's all good. Caramel brownie's my favorite. Oh, I know. I'm telling you, it's 3 stinking points, and it's intense caramel and dark chocolate. It's like, you almost feel bad only charging yourself 3 points for it because it so tastes like more. That to me is an outdone bar. Awesome. It's funny, Gina. People ask me, and I'm like, it's better, but I personally don't see the difference. Really, I don't. I mean, when I did the taste test next to each other, I could, but if I just open one, it's kind of like, I don't know. But I don't know. That's just me. But they're good. I mean, I liked them before, so it doesn't bother me. Double chocolate. It's funny. That's the one I really didn't like. And I'm shocked because girlfriend loves chocolate. For some reason, I don't like the double chocolate. Now, cookies and cream, all bets are off on that one. Work was very good, but I'm just so not used to the pace again. I'm getting like steps up the wazoo between my Glam Squad workout that I'm doing when I come home. I had over 9,000 steps yesterday, which I know to some people that's not a lot, but to D, that's a crap ton. And I'm probably on the road to another 9,000 today. Let me check. Because that dog hasn't gotten walked yet, so I will definitely have more. Yeah, I'm at 8,200. I'll have another 1,000 when I walk him. So I'm over 9,000 steps. That's the kids aren't even in yet. Tomorrow they come in. So I haven't had recess duty yet. So once I start doing that and pacing, doing my perimeter walk and making sure nobody's, keep your mask on, social distance, keep your mask on. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to keep saying. I did notice it when I had an old one and a new one, and I did a bite then a bite. But just eating one, I couldn't tell. But you know what? There's some days, I don't even know my husband's my husband. I forget. Hey, Sharon. Oh, yeah. I'm cookies and cream. I was so disappointed when I had the original one with the milk chocolate. I'm like, this is terrible. But the new reformulated one, out of the park. And if you're just joining, look what I found at my store today. Pumpkin Premier Protein. I know. I was so excited to see this. So excited. Anybody, you guys tried the Magic Spoon cereal? Hey, Ellen. Oh, it's horrible. Can we take our masks off? No. When you play, you got to play this far apart or your mask. I said, no, I'm going to be telling you to put it back on. So you hated it. I'm thinking of trying to do it to make a cereal bar with it. That's what my goal is. Because I like cereal, but I don't find it's filling. So to eat it, and I mostly would put it on top of granola or grab a handful here and there, but I am not one to eat cereal in a bowl. I found the pumpkin. I was so excited. Oh, they're going to need something, Lori. You didn't like it at all, Ellen? My husband loves a cherry barcia, Julia. That's one of his favorites. I like the pumpkin light and fit yogurt. You didn't like that? I liked it. But I'm hoping this isn't too spicy. That's my downfall. Because if they put some nutmeg in there, I'm going to be like throwing up. Yeah, that's my problem with cereal. It's not very filling. But I'm thinking, I'm going to see, I'm not probably the weekend. I'm going to see if I can find they can make a cereal bar with it, because that would be, and maybe you can get a point or two a bar. That would be kind of cool. Make a cereal bar to have a snack. I think that would be neat. If I find one, Ellen, you could use up your magic spoon, because you might like it as a cereal bar. Oh, we are supposed to keep an eye on them. We have to make sure they're social distancing, or they have to come out with their masks. They have to have them. We're going to have them on a lanyard, so because kids will lose them. So yeah, and it's our job. And she said, you better make sure, because can't have protocol breach. So I have to make sure that they're doing that. I'm going to be yelling the whole time I'm out there. With the magic spoon, Sharon, you didn't like it? I want to make oatmeal. That's going to be one of the first things I make with this. But I'm still having my carrot cake oatmeal because it made a crap ton. Note to self, cut that recipe into thirds. Hey, Susie. How are you? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. I got that pumpkin flavor god spice. Little chocolate chips, you know. Oh, yours are back to hybrid. I think that's what's going to happen here because our numbers are starting to go up. I don't know if it's because of the holiday, the end of the summer, but it's not looking good here. Oh, you don't like the lightning thick pumpkin? Oh my goodness. I think that stuff's so amazing. You don't like I thought the peanut butter was better than the honey nut magic spoon. Oh, pork chops in the crock pot. Isn't that interesting? I don't make enough pork chops. I don't know why. And then we do more pork loins or tenderloins. I don't know why I don't make pork chops. Just never. I probably have to buy too many, so it's easier just to buy a roast. That's probably why. Ah, chocolate chai. Yep. Same thing I think with us too. Certain states they're considered hot zones. So if we go to them, we're supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks. If we go to Maryland as well. Yeah. Pork chop. I don't know. My mom used to shake and bake pork chops, and they were always so good. Always so good. But yeah, in case you guys didn't know, didn't watch my vlog for today, I on Saturday will officially be changing to the purple plan. Woohoo! Yeah, I've often since it came out, I've always been intrigued, afraid, and intrigued at the same time. So I thought, let's take the plunge. What's the worst that could happen? I gain a few pounds. It's not just going to kill me. So I thought, well, just give it a try. If I don't like it and I gain too much, I have to switch back. That's all you can do. Thank you, Luigi. I tell you, Luigi's constantly working. There you go. I'd have to sleep with the dog, though. There's no other room here. Well, there's my son's bunk bed. He's at college. He's up in upstate New Jersey. That talk about crazy, all that. He was telling me what he has to do with the little cafeteria, and it's just, I mean, just when you think you have it bad, you think about how they're doing this at school. It's just, I think of our school. Our school's a hot mess. It's so much. There's just so much. Awesome, Sharon. I love it. My dog. He's a little thing, but he doesn't like people. He's gotten worse since he had his surgery. Not sure. No, he didn't have surgery. I'm sorry. He was sick last year. I almost thought he was on his way out, and he was in the hospital for 4 days. And he just now he's very fearful of people. I cook for. I have to think about this. These questions, Lorianne, are tough. There's 3 men in my house: my husband, my 2 boys, and they're men. 27 and 21. The 22-year-old is up at school, so it would have been 4 of them and the dog. So that's the thing. Like, I'm not cooking for 4 people. I'm cooking for 4 men. That's a whole other. They like to eat. And I'm telling you, luckily I know how to make a lot of food, but it's a little bit stretchful. Oh, Well, my husband's good. He'll eat anything. My husband eats them. He loves leftovers. Steve, well, he just is that. My mother would say, if I made something, she'll say, "Don't tell me your husband liked it because he'll eat shit." That's what she always used to say. I say, "Steve likes this." I don't want to hear it because because he does. He will. He's like, and when you get married and you're not the best cook, he appreciates everything and loves everything. When we first got married, I would make these things. I would call them hot messes. Just throw everything in a pan and cook it up, and it was like a big pile of slop. And boy, he just scarfed it down. So this is the best slop I've had. My cooking's gotten better, but yes, he loved that. And I eat leftovers for as well for lunch. I like leftovers for lunch. Happy Hump Day! Oh, congratulations, Karen. It's the truth. I didn't expect to be this tired. I have to say we don't have much room. Well, it was like we were so worried during the summer that they were going to run out. I mean, beef was everything was like sky high, and you're just afraid they would run out of food. I hear you, Susie. It's difficult. I had to go and get a 30-pound bag at Sam's of rice because my son was home from the summer because, my gosh, it drives me nuts. That's good. That's what's great about these plans. You could just go back and forth a few times. Skinny taste chicken pot pie soup. Ooh. Exactly. Like I said, they loved that zucchini pizza casserole. They loved it. And like I said, I'd add more zucchini because I felt like it needed more at the bottom. It just, you couldn't taste it. And I wanted to taste zucchini because I love it, but I couldn't taste it. Oh, me too, Lori. There's a hoard in my freezer. Oh, Susie. Woman, can this poor woman ever catch a break? The thyroid, the neck. Now, oh my goodness. We'll do, Susie. Dear Lord. Let's all keep Susie in our prayers. Jesus, poor girl. Yeah, my points are always, yeah, because it's not going to, like I said, I pretty much eat this food. That's the thing. I just count it. Magenta plan. So yeah, you've seen like did I ever post my salad? My God, I love cooking up quinoa and keep it in the fridge and then scooping like a quarter or a third cup and throwing it on my tossed salad. It is like my favorite thing to do. Let me tell you something. It gives your salad some protein and it's delish. I was at a restaurant and they did that and I'm like, I'm gonna do this from now on and I do and it's so amazing. Yeah, my recipes are not gonna change. Like I said, what are the odds of me would eat whole wheat pasta? Slim to none. I know. Let me think. I want to say I want to say it's 2 points for a half cup of cooked, or a quarter. I want to say quarter or a third cup is I think 2 points because that's what I would put on my salad. So I don't think it's much more than remember cooked versus uncooked, which is confusing. I always measure cooked. That's what I've always done. But if you put Lorianne, go in your Weight Watchers app in the search bar and put quinoa. Let me know what it is. I'm gonna have her track it if it kills me. That's true, Susie. That's true. Oh yeah. I mean, I like brown rice. I'm just not that big of a fan of whole wheat pasta. Because back before Weight Watchers, when I was 270, I was ordering brown rice. I love brown rice. I think brown rice is awesome. And like potato. Now, Lou, are all potatoes zero or just sweet potatoes? I think all potatoes are zero. I'm like, all of a sudden I broke out in a sweat. Like, I'm taking I come down here, I'm so cold because the air conditioner's down here and it's freezing some nights. Of course, I was dressed properly. All potatoes. Ooh, that's what's gonna, yeah. Because I'm gonna be throwing potatoes in my scramble in the morning, which I kind of do now. I won't lie. If you've never done that, I have this little omelet maker. I think you guys have seen it. It's a green silicone. It's a microwave omelet maker. It's $10 on Amazon. I love it. All the boys make their own omelets. So this is in my Amazon store. It's $10. It makes the best, fluffiest omelets ever. But what I do is I put you only put 2 eggs. Sometimes I put my sauteed peppers and onions and mushrooms and little Canadian bacon, and I'll get like maybe a tablespoon of shredded hash browns and put it in there, and then, oh my Lord, it's good. And I don't count that tablespoon of potatoes. I never did. So now I'm probably going to I can't put too much more because it only holds that much, but I love that little omelet maker. It's so good. They won't change this year. It's usually every 2 years. I don't foresee anything changing with the plan this year. Maybe they might just change like Zoom and like have that aspect change, but I don't think you'll see any plan changes. Oh, Karen, I love Thai. I got these weird things at the store. Did you ever go to Ollie's House of Bargains? Well, they had all these McCormick spices on clearance, and one of them was these bouillon that was called Thai. They're all different ones, and one was Thai. I'm like, I need to make Thai food because I have Thai bouillon. Why would I buy Thai bouillon? I don't know. It was there. It was McCormick's. I threw it in the cart, but it sounded interesting. No, the omelet maker goes right in the microwave. It's just a silicone omelet maker. It's green. You open it up. There's a higher and a lower side. You mix your stuff. You pour it into I always spray it. You pour it into the high side. You put the other side over. You put it in the microwave it for a minute, and you flip it over, and you microwave it for another minute, and then you take it out, and it's perfection. You can't mess it up. My boys can do it. I know you can do it. They love making it. Hey, Kathy O'Leary. Hey, Linz. Well, from what I heard, they're going to have a plan that's going to be a Zoom membership. You get the app and Zoom meetings, and I don't know if you get to talk to a coach. I think and it's supposed to be like $30-some a month. That's what I heard. And also, somebody told me, I can't remember who the heck it was Joan maybe, that she heard that the app's going up from $19 to $20-some. That's what she said. Now, again, we don't know this for sure. This is what we hear on the street. Yeah, they changed the app, Susie. I did see that, but the formulation's not changing as far as we know. But yeah, it asks for everything, but you don't need to plug all those numbers in. You just need those 4 things. How many points was your Thai food, Karen? There you go, Luigi. I'm telling you, I love that little omelet maker. There are people that like Zoom. There are people that do. And I think it all depends on the leader you had for your Zoom, how well there's some people that just can't do this. Let me tell you something. Talking to a computer is not easy. And unless you are comfortable, you could be, I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm reading, but there's like, it's just hard when you don't see physical people. Of course, on Zoom you do, so Shasha should be a little bit easier. On my side, it should be easier. Oh, you get the better deal when you pay it that far ahead, and it gives you motivation to, you've paid for it, now you have to work it. Didn't count chicken and veggies were 0, whatever the sauce was. That's not too bad. Exactly, because most times it's the chicken and veggies are all 0. They're definitely going to lose meeting members. Oh, I feel you, Linz. I've been on this downward spiral since August. Since my birthday. You know, you celebrate a birthday, you don't look back. The coach is everything, Lynette. It is. You get a good coach, they could just work their magic in any platform. I feel like you're all here. I feel like we're all sitting in a room. And I tell you, it took a while. I mean, if you go back to some of the early D videos, some of them are quite funny. Well, the old cooking ones are funny too, because trying to get a good angle. Because I do all my own filming. I film myself. I do everything myself. So you can tell. Now I've come up with a different system, and I'm more on the island, and I put the camera front, and that helps a lot more. And I'm actually, they got me for my birthday. They got me a hot plate, so I can actually put the hot plate, because it's easier to film on the island than it is to film on the stove, because the angles are just different. So now I'm straight on, which is much easier. To be honest, Susie, and I'm going to be honest as I can, yes, I think iTrack Bites is very similar to the WW app. I mean, it has everything. It has your recipe builder, has your scanner, it has all the plans. They charge for the newer plans. It's totally like, I think $30 or $40 for the whole year, which is a big savings, and it does everything. There's a community on iTrack Bites, so yeah. iTrack, but if you had to get iTrack Bites, you would be fine. It's like I said, and they have all the older plans. Like if you liked Points Plus, you could still do that. I think Momentum, they do that. They do a lot of, which I don't know why Weight Watchers doesn't do that. I mean, why not take advantage? You own these plans. Why not have people do them, especially if they're doing them online? That blows my mind why they don't do that. To me, that's just losing money. Because if these people like Points Plus, why can't I do Points Plus? I don't care if you think this is better. You can sit there, but I like Points Plus. So mentally, if that helps me, why can't I do it? See, that's what I don't understand. Oh, Luigi, I appreciate all your help and all you guys showing up. Oh, you guys are the best. I look forward to coming and chatting with you. I used 2. I tried to use 3 one time and it was too much. Sad but true. So yeah, you can do 1 if you wanted, sure. But why do 1 when you can do 2? Hey, McLean. Yeah, like I said, depends if you could just get the right leader. I say this a million times. A good leader is key. Like I think a lot with us, we've been here, so we've connected. And I said that to somebody. I said, I meet with these people every day. I said, I know them well. I mean, like, I know Lindsay's mother had the cancer treatments. Like, you just know Susie with her thyroid. Like, you just know things. Luigi had the back issue. You see these people and you know, and you talk to them and you form a relationship. So that's why ours is a little bit different, because we meet so much. Lori's a retired teacher. I mean, you just know things about people. And it's amazing that I can remember some of this stuff because my memory sucks. Hey, Danielle. Oh, I got some good moderators here. Anybody with a wrench? That's my girls and my boy. I have one boy. A token man is here. Awesome, McLean. Oh, look what I found, McLean. I found pumpkin premier protein. I am so excited. No, we're not strangers. We're like old friends. We are friends. We've been here for, I mean, 6 months we've been doing this. It is like, I can't believe it's been 6 months we've been on pandemic. I can't believe it's been that long, but it has. Oh, I'd share the premier protein in the crew? Or what are we sharing on the crew? Oh, the Weight Watcher. Yeah, if you want to put your Weight Watcher meeting on the crew, go right ahead. Oh, I agree with you there, Danielle. Keeps us out of the kitchen. That's what I hear, Cindy. You know, part of me hopes that's it. I really do, because I'm just so sick of this. I am sick of this. This is, you know, I would love it for that to be true. Is it good? Oh, the silk pumpkin milk. I didn't know they made silk pumpkin milk. Is that oh, tell me more about that, Karen. How many points is that? Kitchen's closed. I say that to my kids. The kitchen's closed. They look at me like I made heads. Oh, welcome, Pam. Please come back any chance you can. I always say I don't expect people to come every night because I know it's a lot, but I'm here. So why can't you be? No, I'm kidding. So I get it's a lot, but you know what? We're here every night. Come when you can, and I'm glad you're here, Pam. What plan are you on? What color? I know. I saw the oat milk lattes. Oat milk is a little bit higher in points. I was a little bit nervous about trying it. I'll have to try it on way day. I did have a at Dunkin' a chai tea latte was oh I mean it was 11 points, but man was it worth every one of them. So good, so good. I was like, and I'm all about the chai tea, the matcha. Oh, it's so good. Iced, iced, yes. It was good. At first, it felt strong, but once the ice started to melt, it got much better. Started on blue and switched to green a couple weeks ago. Oh, awesome. Anytime you have a question, just jump right in. Sometimes I miss them and I apologize, but I always say ask it again. I know. Everybody's finding the caramel premier at their Dollar Tree. That's awesome. This cost me $7. Four of them. So I think it was $6.99. It's either $6.99 or $7.99. I don't remember, but it wasn't a dollar each, that's for sure. But worth every penny because it's pumpkin. And I'm a bit excited about this. Look at me, I'm hugging it. I can't wait to have it. I'm hitting the new Dollar Tree tomorrow. I can't. Oh, I hope they have. I'm hoping they have giveaways or something. I'm so excited. You gotta make. I feel you have to make people feel at home. You know what it feels like being the new girl, and you just want people to feel comfortable and comfortable enough to share, and I'm just grateful people come in. So yeah, you definitely gotta welcome them. These are 2 points each. 160 calories, but they're 2 points each for the whole container. I should have said, Lorianne, look it up. Only because I knew this off the top of my head. Yep, there's 160 grams, 160 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 24 grams of minerals, low fat. What's the protein? 30 grams of protein. That's a lot. That's why it's so low in points. When you have 30 grams of protein in something, she's learning. It's a good sign. And of course, I gave her the answer. Scanned for 4 points for a cup of pumpkin almond milk. Oh, that blows. Because that's a cup is probably what I would use. But sometimes you got to pay the fiddler for something good. Is it delicious? It sounds amazing. A lot of people use this for their coffee because they don't, points. Creamer is crazy high in points. So one of these will probably last you several days, I would guess. I mean, I don't drink coffee, but people make lattes out of this. They use half of one of these over their like espresso. They get like one of those tall espressos at Starbucks, and they put this in there, and they say it's delicious. So I'm super excited to put this in my oatmeal, or even maybe a cheesecake. I mostly use it for oatmeal. I will say the caramel is delightful to drink. Yeah, I usually finish it when I'm making my oatmeal. Like, because that taste is just, to me, outstanding. She's shopping. Could use the cashew or almond milk or the spice. Yeah, you could. I think it would work. Or put some pumpkin pie spice and maybe a little pumpkin in there. I think it would liquefy. Yep. Oh, I agree with you there, Linz. Any of those flavor gods. If I like coffee, I think it would be good in there. What did I put in my tea the other day? I put the flex flavor. It was good last night. I like the caramel. I like the cookies and cream. I also just bought the peach. But this was what I was after. I only got the peach because it was my consolation prize because I didn't have any pumpkin. But yes. What's the matter, McLean? Oh, I love those little silicone liners. I'm telling you. Makes quick, easy work. I don't know if I have time. Well, not this week. Maybe next week I'll have time for some pancake muffins. I haven't had any in a few days. Nothing like a pumpkin muffin. I mean, I'm not sure what I liked better. Was it the glaze or was it rolling it in the powdered sugar and Flavor God pumpkin pie spice? It's a toss-up because they were good. Maybe I would do both. Do some rolled in that and then some glazed. Do both because, why not? Oh, and the Kindle. I get you. I spray everything. I figured it never hurts to spray a little bit of, and if you use the butter spray, it gives a little extra something in there. I've seen those parchment liners. They're nice. They have parchment liners for your muffin pan. They're nice, I will say. There's a silicone liner for crock pots? Oh my God, I didn't know they existed. That does sound glorious. I've heard that, Danielle. I'm going to be looking tomorrow. Next to the Dollar Tree, there's a store. A discount, like a family, no. What's it called? Save a lot. They always have pumpkin there. I'm gonna see if I can get some because I gotta start stockpiling pumpkin now. I can't believe there's a silicone on it for a crock pot. You learned something new. See, I learned stuff new here too. Yeah, you let it drain a while, Sharon, and the more you drain it, the thicker and the more luscious it'll get. Hey, Diane, welcome to the tea room. And what was the other thing, Danielle? We couldn't get yeast. Couldn't get yeast and flour or rice and pasta. Couldn't get that for the longest time. Now it's pumpkin. That's a bit crazy. Beans. Wow. Wow. Good night, Jermaine. That's steep for a small can of pumpkin. You know, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of everything. I just wanted to be over. I wanted to be over. I'm sick of having to worry about can't get this. We always have our parents send in wipes, Clorox wipes, but guess what? They can't find them. Because they want the kids to clean their desks off several times a day. So, we'll see how that works out. Guess who's going to be cleaning them? Me. No doubt. Ooh, Katie got her back cracked. How'd it go? Press release today that trick-or-treating has been banned. Oh, wow. I kind of was waiting for that because you can't do anything. And no matter what you do, kids have to take candy from you, whether you prepackage it or, I mean, I guess they could take it and then you could have it sit there for a few days, let everything on die. I mean, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all the food holidays. It's just not going to be the same. I mean, luckily I don't really do anything for the holidays anyway, so I just usually stay home and cook. My son will be home from school, so that's all we worry about. I'm glad you enjoyed it there, Katie. I'm thinking that's what's going to be. I don't know how these kids are going to sit here 7 hours in a mask. Oh, geez. And now pumpkin. What is it with the pumpkin? I wish somebody could answer that. Yeah, I mean, like we used to do a trunk or treat at school, but again, it's the same thing. These kids have to take candy, whether maybe let's give them all gift cards. Drop a gift card in their basket. Trick or treat, where's my gift card? I did! Thank you for noticing. I'm so excited. I wish I liked coffee. It sounds really good. No, they have to be masks. We have to wear, if we decide to wear a shield, we still have to wear a mask. The only time we take our mask off when she teaches phonics, because phonics, they need to see your mouth, apparently. So that's the only time she's allowed to take off her mask, when the kids are there. And they can take off their masks to eat and drink, of course. Oh, I bet it's not. I don't know how these kids are. And we've had half days so far, so they haven't been there more than 4 hours. And when I took them outside to show them where they're going to play, can we take our masks off? I said, well, we're out here, you can, as long as you're not next to somebody. I couldn't either. Yeah, that's what I say. Let's skip it. Let's go to Christmas and be done with it. And of course, cold and oh god, the flu season is going to be a hot mess. I need to get my flu shot early. Yeah, only time we can do shields if you have to have a mask on. But if they're teaching phonics, you can take the mask off so they can see you enunciate. Apparently. Oh, I love the creamy cashew milk. Love, love, love it. If you've not tried the silk creamy cashew milk, it is 3/4 of a cup is 1 point. You can have a half a cup for 0, which is what I do. It's so good. Oh, I'm telling you, it's like your bra. You can't wait to take your mask off. I can't wait to take my bra off when I come in the house. $20. Geez, don't they go on your insurance? Jeez. Good night, Susie. We'll keep praying for you. Oh, McLean, I hope you're right. It's just, I am so over it. I've been over it since May. Here we are, like September, and I mean, things are opening up. We finally have indoor dining, 25% capacity, of course, and still outside dining. But I don't, I don't have a desire to go, but it's there. Oh man, we'll take the whole bottle and say goodbye to 2020. I'll just chug something. Why is this? Why am I frozen here? Let's put that back. Maybe it'll be better. Oh. Oh yeah, my mask comes off as soon as I get in the car. Or actually on my way to the car. When I walk out of work, I go around the building and there it comes. Heck, I take my bra off if I wasn't in public. How do I do with my points? Let me think. Actually, I'm probably going to bank some today. But the pool guy came and he closed the pool, so the dog was going crazy. So I didn't have a chance to have my snack. Sad but true. But yeah, other than that, I mean, what did I have for dinner? Oh, turkey. We had turkey tenderloin, which is 0 points. And I made a salad, which I had to count the dressing and the crunchy stuff on top. Cranberry sauce. I had to count that. There was something else. Oh, tomato salad. That was not counting that. So yeah, I would say I have at least 4 points to bank. Yes, you need to come. You need to come east, Lori. It's much nicer over here. I don't know if I'd say that, but I want to move into the Midwest. That's where I want to move. I said I want to buy a farm. I want to have a ranch, live off the land, screw everything else. I'm tired of everything. I just want to be my own person, grow my own crops, have some chickens and some cows. Yeah, that's what I want. I didn't get it. I sent for it. I have not received my summer charm yet. Oh, I'm telling. This ought to be interesting, Danielle. I'm a little skeptical, but we'll see. I'll give it a try. Awesome, McLean. What does that bring you to a total? That's wonderful. All my exes live in Texas. That's a song. Don't mess with Texas. They do give charms. They do give charms for online people. The onliners get charms? I agree with you there, Lorianne. They should have a pin. They should have a mask charm. That's what they should have. That's wonderful, McLean. Oh, Canada. There you go. Because our over here in the U.S., everybody gets a charm online and meetings people. You just like you don't. It takes a while to get it, but the online people get it. That's it's true. I mean, and yet you know what? Weight Watchers says they're international, and they're not. They're not. They are not international. They do not go by the same. Poor Esther, they didn't accept her lifetime over in England. That's ridiculous. Yeah, the card comes in the mail telling me this is accepted everywhere in the world. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, this was the summer charm. You had to go on, log in, and put the sentence in, and then you had to use your Connect. I guess it's your app username, and then you're supposed to. I haven't seen it yet. That was a couple weeks ago. I did that. I know, but I feel there's really, like I said, there's a few. It's that I don't. It's really the points that are different, and I think the food is, I mean, there's a if you, I mean, obviously there's 100 extra 0 point foods, obviously, but I don't know if there's that many that I would be indulging in. We'll see. You have a separate Connect too. I just don't understand. That's not Weight Watchers International. If everything's different. Well, that's good, Sydney, but you shouldn't have to call. I mean, they're just ridiculous, but I'm glad you got them. That doesn't seem fair. During this pandemic, they should give you anything you want that you're still paying their, bill. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get them, Lori. That doesn't make any sense. Did you try chatting with the coach? And give him the old, well, if you send me my charms, I won't cancel my membership. That usually always works. Allison's here. Welcome, Allison, to the tea room. Wow, that's rude. Because our place even said if you're not comfortable coming in, don't feel like if you're not comfortable, you get to say you're not comfortable coming in. Hey, Joanne, welcome to the tea room. I just finished my chocolate chai tea, which is delicious, by the way. Wonder how that would be, latte'd, little almond milk. I think that might be delicious. I love it that you're learning, Lorian. I love that. I'm seeing potential here. You're making me a little bit proud. Yeah, that doesn't seem fair that you have to wait for your charms. It just doesn't. Oh, this is an Apple Watch. These are my son was bought me bands for my birthday. They were a little bit back ordered, but they come in like I think there was like 10 different colors. So I just thought I'd put a little fuchsia pink on today. I thought little fuchsia pink. I like it. It doesn't tether me to my phone, Like, so if I'm at work, I don't have to have my phone next to me. I can just look and see if I'm getting a text or something. Not that anything can't wait anyway, but we're not supposed to have our phones out at school. It's against regulations. But I can go like this. That's good, Lorianne. Oh, it was my birthday 3 weeks ago. The gift finally came. You know when boys order stuff, you know. Yeah, but my birthday was August 11th. It's funny. I just upgraded to the 3. I had a 1 and the battery was starting to go. So I found a really good deal at Target. I got one for like 100 and I say 100 only, because they're like $300, and it was like 169. I want to say it was, and I thought there's always good deals when we're going back to school with any Apple product, between the phones, the computers, the tablets, the watches, because they always offer really good deals for the kids going back to school. I do think that's a bit, unfair, because not all of us go back to school, but that's when their deals usually are. There is sugar-free cranberry sauce that I made homemade. I don't know if there's any in a can. You can make your own sugar-free. I have a video for that. I like the white, but I feel it's like, I don't know, I'm one of those weirdos that it's white, it's after Labor Day. I don't know, here I am wearing white. But I thought this would pop tomorrow. I'm actually wearing black and white. I was going to put the black one on, but I thought, I want to pop a color. Well, thank you, Danielle. Good night, Kathy McLean. I'm actually going to head out as well. I thank you all for joining me tonight. It is after 9. I have to get ready for bed. I don't like this new time. Yes, next week will be much better because I'm not going in at 8 o'clock. I'm going in at my usual time of 9 o'clock. So it gives me an extra hour to sleep in. I don't like getting up at 6:30. I'm up way too early, and it's not happy. Yeah, I like this. It's just nice to change colors. It makes you feel like you have a new watch, and you really don't. Thank you, Miss Katie. There it is, Ellen. Lightened up cranberry sauce. I did Joe and I did a mini collab last year for, I think was it a Thanksgiving side dish collab? I can't remember. Let me go look. It was a collab for lightened up Thanksgiving. Yes, lightened up, and I did 0-point cranberry sauce. So you have to make it homemade. Let me tell you something. This is a hint from me to you. This fall, when you're out doing your Thanksgiving shopping, buy extra bags of cranberries. They freeze beautifully, and you can make yourself fresh cranberry sauce for 0 points all year round. I buy the Sam's. I buy the 2 big bags. I still have cranberries in there, and they come out. They are stunning, and you can make yourself some 0-point cranberry sauce anytime you want. Don't be paying points for cranberry sauce. You can make it yourself. It's very easy. I used to buy the can, and I realized how easy it was to make. I'm like, why was I not making this? Live and learn. Oh, well, thank you for coming, Lori. And I can't do what I do without you showing up here, so I appreciate it. And I like the fact that you're starting to look in your app. Get to know your app. It's a wonderful thing. I thank you all for joining me tonight, and I am heading on out. I don't know, Louise's here, and they're afraid to come in here. She's going to kick them on their butts. We don't take no crap here in the tea room. Oh, I'm telling you, Julia's great. You freeze those. You freeze them right in the bag, whole. Freeze phenomenal. I read that somewhere, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to start doing that. And man, I've done it every year since, and it's great. We have cranberry sauce anytime I feel like it. And if you want to make like a nice little cranberry cocktail, put a couple frozen cranberries in there. It looks pretty. That's the bonus. Good night. Have a great night. Remember, you're only one meal away from being back on track. Wish me luck. Well, I won't be starting purple till the weekend, so we still have time. I'm going to head on out. I will see you tomorrow night and tell you about my first day with children. That ought to be really interesting. Cranberry scones. That would be good. Absolutely. Cranberry 2-ingredient bagels. I have pumpkin ones. Yes, I know. I'm starting purple. I'm just, I'm living on the edge, being a little bit of a rebel. Keeps it fresh. I may hate it. I may gain 5 pounds. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to just jump right in with both feet. I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a great evening.